Good morning all. Come to you a little bit late this morning. I've been busy chatting as usual. It's heating up a little bit. Luckily I can feel this slight breeze coming from the west, and hopefully that will stay with us for the rest of the day. It will moderate the temperature so it won't feel as hot as it did 2 weeks ago. I reckon the temperatures will probably get up to about 28 today. Hopefully not as high as 30. I think tomorrow then you'll start looking at 30, but I don't think it'll go any higher than that. What news? Not much today. No real fun news other than the increase in interest rates, which is, I understand it, the first increase in the last decade, which is probably quite significant, because as a layperson who doesn't really take much notice of these things, the only question I would ask myself is why? Why has this happened? The only thing that I could really think of, the reason for an increase at this particular time, is Brexit. That's the only real negative that I can think of that's really happening to us at the moment. We've got good weather, we just had a royal wedding. Okay, in London there's crazy crime going on, but in all big cities there's always crazy crime. So the only thing that I can really think of that is adversely affecting our economy and our position on the world stage is Brexit. I'm no longer, in fact, I no longer understand the vision for Brexit, and I'm no longer even going to try to understand it. But there's one thing I want you all to bear in mind, whether or not you take any notice of these things or not. And I only started to think about this when I saw this increase in interest rates, and there must be a direct link. I want you to think about, it's all about money. I want you to think about £1 billion. Yeah? £1 billion. If you had £1 billion in your hands today, and I said you've got to spend this this morning, I'm going to give you £1 billion. I want you to spend this morning, otherwise you're going to lose the £1 billion. What would you spend? You can only buy one item. What would you spend that on? Yes, exactly, you wouldn't know. There's no way you would know, because we can't, most of us lay people, we can't evaluate or understand what that amount of money means. It doesn't mean anything to us, £1 billion. The reason why I'm asking about £1 billion, and I mentioned Brexit, is this is why I want you to start thinking carefully about where we are in the UK and what could possibly happen to us in the future. I want you to think about the Brexit divorce bill. I'm asking you to buy something for £1 billion today, and you would have no idea. Now, the Brexit divorce bill is going to cost £39 billion, okay? We don't understand that kind of money. Furthermore, because we don't understand it, we don't understand the implications that it's going to have on each and every one of us as individuals here. I think we need to be concerned. And it's only then, you know how things are, we don't take any notice until things start hitting home. And we notice our standard of living, and things change for us where we're directly affected. Only then will you really understand what Brexit means for us, what this divorce means for us. Okay? I'm just trying to enlighten you. I just want you to just think about things so you're prepared. That's all. Don't want to dampen your mood or spoil your day. Bearing all that in mind, it's going to be a lovely day. The sun's out, a bit sweaty, everything's great. No bad news, just don't get stabbed or an acid attack, okay? Take care. Bye.